Testing. There's the audio. Can you hear me now? I'd hit mute button on my thing, so you should be able to hear me now. But to recap what I just said on mute, thanks Nate Zarog for pointing that out. But the GoPro Karma is alive again. A lot of us may not have known, but when the Karma when it initially released, there was a recall due to a potential safety issue. So that was something that GoPro quickly took action. You know, being the customer centric company that I feel they are, they quickly took action and pulled it from the market. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to fly mine, obviously in a safe and responsible location before the recall hit, and my feelings weren't that great. So even though it's been re-released, I doubt that I'll personally pick up this version of the Karma. I was kind of hoping that that GoPro would have discontinued the version 1 of the Karma and come out with something a little bit better, but they didn't. They just apparently fixed whatever the potential failure could have been and re-released it. So kind of bummed about that, but there is something really cool, and I'm going to flash it up on the screen right now. Let me add my audio before I do so you can still hear me when I flash it up. But if you're seeing this right here is an Inspire 1, and this Inspire 1 is actually owned by I shouldn't really say his name because he's kind of a big deal in the film industry, but just a very professional videographer. And this is his kit. You can see it's the Inspire 1. It's got the dual controllers, multiple batteries, a smorgasbord of additional accessories. So if you're looking for an Inspire 1, he's looking to sell it and the accessories. So if you're looking for an Inspire 1, shoot me a message and I'll link you up with this gentleman that's selling this Inspire 1. You can go to facebook.com/IrixGuy. Shoot me a PM, a private message, and I'll provide you his contact information if you want to get in touch with him to see if it may be an Inspire 1 combo that you're interested in. So without further ado, let me flip back over to the face on video camera here. There we go. Back again. And Benjamin says, what do you think of ARG Tech for Phantom 3 Standard? Does it really work? Honestly, I'm not familiar with it, so you'll have to let me know what it is. And I've never used it since I'm not familiar with it. But I'd be curious. First time I've heard that. What is it? So yeah, lots of good things going on in the drone space right now. We've got I got hiccups. Hold on. Oh, a range extender. Honestly, man, I've never used range extenders because all the Phantoms that I've owned, I've been able to fly them. Really well, and I mean, I always fly line of sight to be safe. And every one I've owned, I could get just to the edge, so I didn't need, to extend the range on mine. So I've had no personal need to use a range extender. I wish I had better information for you, bud. Nate Sarag says, you look thinner, you on a diet? Great observation. Actually, one of the reasons that I've been a little bit delayed with hosting another live show, I've got a personal trainer and I'm on this super big diet. Not just diet, but also a fitness routine, and it's because of something I've got coming up. You know, when you're involved with internet video, you've got to look your best. And when people are calling you and they're saying, hey man, here's what we need to do. When I'm set up with a personal trainer, when I'm set up with a well-structured diet, and I'm set up with an opportunity that's absolutely huge, definitely, I'm going to lose some weight. So I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm early into it, but I've so far I've lost about 20 pounds, and I'm trying to pack on some muscle mass, to get swole, look good for the part on TV. So I'm not getting into bodybuilding or anything, and it's just one of those things. You want to look your best and you want to be at the top of the pack. But I really appreciate the feedback. So back to drones here. We got a lot of good stuff coming. Haven't heard anything else from Alltel if you're like me and you saw the Autel announcement at CES 2017, you probably caught your eye because it probably you may have felt also that it may be a true competitor for the DJI Phantom platform, and it looks really exciting, and I'd like to see more about it. The Phantom 5 is imminent, and by the way, this is my cheat day, so I can eat and drink whatever. So you got to have one cheat day with your diet, but so the Phantom 5 is imminent. As we know, it's probably speculation leads me to believe at least that it may hit in around March, if not March, at least some point during the first quarter of calendar year 2017. So that's going to be exciting to see what it brings to the table. I've got some really wicked good drone stuff coming soon. Again, I've kind of been on a weird phase because of my new personal trainer and fitness routine. So I haven't had as much time to devote to some new drones that I really want to showcase here. So that's no worries, that's coming soon. But I've had to put this personal trainer and fitness routine in number one spot. So I hope y'all understand that. Now there's just so much good stuff. And it's kind of a weird period we're in right now because from an internet, well, not just internet perspective, but most any industry right now, it's a weird time because we're right after, we're past the holidays. So a lot of people, they rush to innovate and put out their latest and greatest product for Christmas. And now it's kind of that period. It's like, God, man, we spent so much money advertising. We spent so much money developing and bringing that product to market. Now we're gearing up for what's next. So January, February, March, they're all kind of weird months, and we're kind of in a lull. We're in that transitional state right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what's coming, and I have no doubt there's going to be a lot of good drone stuff coming. I like the Phantom 4 Pro, but I'll be frank, I want more. I want more than that, and I'm ready to see it soon. So, we've got, what's the next big drone going to be? I think, probably Phantom 5, but we will see. We will see. So, what do y'all have? What do y'all have today? Sorry, I got a lot of spam comments here. I had to delete. I hate internet spam. So annoying. So yeah, just a quick show to update everyone, and Benjamin, I think Phantom 5, I think Zoom is a good possibility. What I think we'll probably see in Phantom 5 for sure is a modular camera option rather. Nate Sarag, actually I never even picked up the Phantom 4 Pro Plus. I had the Phantom 4 Pro, but it was just kind of Phantom 4 was announced in March. Yeah, Phantom 4, and that's why I think Phantom 5 is probably going to be, if they follow the same release cycle, and a lot of companies, like DJI and Apple, they tend to follow a somewhat predictable product release cycle. So, it would seem to make sense that that the likelihood of a Phantom 5 releasing in March is highly possible. Let's see. I got a message from the sound studio. Hold on. No, it's not picking up. Y'all can't hear any background noise, can you? There's actually someone on the set next to me, and they've got some music going in their broadcast. I just want to make sure y'all can't hear it. Nate Sarag says, I wonder when the 2000 nit screen is coming out. Spring. That would be the ultimate killer combo. Release a radically redesigned Phantom 5 and then release this just awesome screen that just makes, pairing it with an Apple device or an Android device obsolete. They can be the FPV viewing experience owner. They can own the drone. They can own the. I'm surprised they haven't gotten into, and they kind of have, but not in a serious way. I'm surprised they haven't gotten into video editing software. That would be, if they released a really robust package like a Final Cut Pro 10, and then if they really wanted to be a game changer continue to be a game changer in the industry, they would release a modular 360-degree camera option for the Phantom 5, and then they would offer a software package that would enable people to easily edit that 360-degree spherical video. I think that would be really cool. B. Hendo says, would you use DJI's head FPV set or try it when it gets released? Well, and thanks for confirming about the audio, everyone. My take on FPV headsets, given the current rule set that exists across most countries, is that it's not a safe option. And in many scenarios, using an FPV headset may be illegal, even for hobbyists, because there's a lot of countries where regulations disallow the operator from not constantly maintaining visual line of sight with the drone. So if you had FPV goggles on and you couldn't see the drone without the FPV goggles, with your naked eye, then it would potentially be illegal. But this is not I'm not a lawyer. I'm not any sort of not providing any sort of legal advice or anything like that. But I'm just saying from my personal point of view, I personally would feel hesitant about using FPV goggles because I don't know, whatever country I'm in, I don't know if it would be something that would be potentially deemed unsafe or illegal, and I don't want to enter any sort of potential gray areas. That's just my personal opinion. Nate's Rog says, I'm very disgusted with the new MacBook Pro, no SD card slot. Apple has turned their back on videographers and photographers, thinking of switching. Well, yeah, that's a bummer about the MacBook Pro. I mean, I tell you, though, from a photography and videography perspective, I wouldn't use anything except for a Mac. Remote Chief says, hey, love the channel. Do you know the Chief? No, I do now. I'll sub your channel, dude. The Big Grobowski says, I have Surface Book and I love it. That's a Microsoft. That's cool. Did you see DJI's new Mavic accessories, blade guards, etc.? Actually, I haven't. I'll have to check those out. Actually, let's load that. Let me get a link for everyone here. See what we can find here. New accessories. Check this out. Thanks for the heads up on that, man. I haven't even, like I said, I've been kind of in the dark. Because of my personal trainer and exercise routine. Remote Chief's talking about Visual Observer and this, that, and the other. Now, and I don't know, this may vary from country to country, but it's at least my interpretation that the remote pilot in command, the person with the controller in their hand, would be unable to use FPV goggles. If they've got the controller in their hand, they would be unable to use FPV goggles because it would prohibit them from maintaining constant visual line of sight with that drone. Now, as someone in the crew, a visual observer, or a visual observer, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but you may want to look into that because it's a again, I'm kind of cautious, not kind of cautious, but I'm extremely cautious because I never want to enter any potential gray areas for myself. Let's see. Yeah, I'm checking this out now, man. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, I've gotten a big opportunity coming. So I've got a new personal trainer, I've got a new diet, and it's taken a lot of time to adjust. So I haven't been able to interact with my audience like I should. So And part of that interaction includes staying up to date with the latest drone technology. So I'll confess, I'm slightly behind the game right now, which is bad. But I'm loading this now because I'm curious about these accessories. This is really, really cool. Let's see. Here is, let me get a link for everyone out there that's watching. Yeah, so here's the link to the Mavic Pro that everyone's talking about. I'm posting it in the video's comments if y'all want to check it out. So yeah, that's the link to that. Now y'all may see something, and this is something else. Flipping to new YouTube features. One of the new YouTube features is the ability, if you're in chat, you may see an option to where you can pay to promote your post. So you can basically choose to donate and then bump up the where your comments appear. So actually, this is not a Diet Coke. This is a regular Coke because this is my cheat day, according to my personal trainer. And it's why not drink a Coke? I mean, I lost weight. I lost almost 20 pounds, and I've just gotten started with this. So, it's it's my cheat day. Yeah, it's not good. It's got sugar in it. I mean, this is horrible for you, but sometimes when you have your crazy diet all week with like tuna and soup and salad and minimal amount of dressing and that sort of stuff, bunch of grilled food. When you do that, it's I don't know. But I'm not a personal trainer or anything either. I'm just talking about what I'm doing according to my personal trainer. So lots of good stuff going on, and I just wanted to get with everyone again. Check out if you're looking for an Inspire 1. Here's the kit that my buddy's selling. Professional videographer. Very good stuff. Very well taken care of. If you're looking for an Inspire 1, shoot me a message by way of my Facebook fan page, and then I'll link you up with the guy that's selling this Inspire 1 that you see right there. So, just something. If you're looking for a good secondhand unit that's been loved by a professional videographer, then this is something you may be interested in. So without further ado, this is just wanted to reach out to everyone while I had a few minutes. Got a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. Again, if you're tuning into this, I have not hit my typical release cycle with live shows and content. I apologize, but I've got to become familiar with my new workout routine, and I've got to tweak my new schedule and make all of this fit in, because this is one of the most important aspects of my day-to-day routine. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. Got a lot of good stuff coming soon. Hope to have my hands on the Phantom 5 as soon as possible, and as soon as I do, I will post it here and we can chat about it live, and we can make everyone figure it out. Sean Coonery, the big Maine Coon cat's doing great. Thanks for asking. He's actually down there on the studio floor, grooming his fur. He's overdue for a grooming appointment, so he's gonna enjoy that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Again, got a lot of new stuff coming soon. This has been a weird past 2 weeks because of this new fitness routine, but this channel's going to be even better. So I appreciate your viewership, your subscriptions, your likes, sharing with others, and most definitely stay tuned, because I got thousands more videos coming soon and a lot more live shows. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.